There's just 2 weeks to go until SummerSlam, one of the biggest pay-per-view events of the year. Hello again, friends and neighbors. This is good old JR Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler, and it sounds like this superstar is getting caught up in a romantic entanglement.
How stupid do you have to be to try to fool around with another superstar's woman?
I don't think it's that cut and dry, King, and I'm sure Stephanie McMahon's presence doesn't make it any simpler.
Maybe not, but she's shown that she's open to some creative solutions for problems like this.
He claims he's the victim of a diva with a wandering eye. And whether that's true or not, this is his chance to show he's not going to be pushed around.
Yeah, good luck with that. His opponent's standing up for his buddy tonight, and I can't help but notice that this guy doesn't seem to have many pals in the locker room.
And the opponent, from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 200.
He countered that one perfectly. What a counter!
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent...
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
He's going up. This could backfire. This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2.
WWE's traveled to just about every country, and Jeff Hardy's got fans in every single one.
He's a one-of-a-kind phenomenon, no doubt about it. He's going up, JR. This could be big.
Sounds like this crowd's got... Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
There's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars
Oh, boy. I think he wanted that one to keep going.
I don't blame him. He wants to send a message to that cheating jerk.
Well, well, well. It sure didn't take you long to choose sides, did it?
Of course not. Are you surprised, JR? I'm a man of integrity.
And you certainly don't want to badmouth any friend of Stephanie McMahon's.
Well, that just goes without saying.
What the? We're being told that Stephanie McMahon has just authorized a second match. Can she do that?
Her last name's McMahon, isn't it? There's not much she can't do around here with qualifications like that. Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication.
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
He reversed it.
I don't want to take anything away from the Masterpiece's accomplishments, but don't you find that his... This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, he's going up. This could backfire.
Man, is there even gonna be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be...
He's going up, JR. This could be big.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can.
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder with... He may get the 3 count here. I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think they're...
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to?
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Uh-oh, it looks like he may have injured that arm.
I wouldn't be surprised. The first match was rough, but that second one was downright brutal.
And I don't think there's any doubt whose side Stephanie McMahon is on.
No doubt at all. And I'm glad she's taking a stand against that home wrecker.
I just hope that injury isn't as bad as it looks.
Me neither. As far as I'm concerned, he's got more retribution coming his way.
We are just over a week away from SummerSlam, and things are really heating up here on Raw. JR and the King at ringside, and tonight, this man meets his romantic rival in a steel cage match.
Romantic rival? You mean the boyfriend of the diva he won't stop harassing?
That's one view of the situation. I think he'd disagree.
Well, he can disagree all he wants. See how much good that does him in a cage.
I was amazed when he returned from the injury he suffered last week. I'm not sure he'll get lucky twice.
I don't think he will. Look at him. He's really hurting.
And I can't help but think that without Stephanie McMahon's interference...
Hold it right there, JR. I don't want you getting yourself in trouble by bad-mouthing a McMahon.
All I'm saying is that I'm not sure our general manager would have made this match 1 week before SummerSlam.
Well, if he wouldn't, then he's an idiot, because that was an incredible match.
SummerSlam is only 6 days away. Put down the barbecue because here we come. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And tonight's match will decide whether or not this superstar goes to SummerSlam this Sunday.
Not to mention whether or not he stays on Raw.
That's right, Kingfish. If he doesn't win tonight, he'll be traded to SmackDown.
And I say good riddance. We don't need a weasel like him around here.
about overcoming the odds.
I can't believe it, JR. I didn't think he had it in him.
Congratulations! I've got to admit that was pretty impressive, but your job is only half done. You still need to beat my hand-picked enforcer at SummerSlam if you want to stay on the roster. And that's going to be easier said than done.
Oh, no! That happens this Sunday. That's the last time we'll see him on Raw.
Raw and SmackDown are proud to present SummerSlam.
Normally, I wouldn't root for a SmackDown superstar, but I'll be pulling for him tonight.
But if he wins, Raw loses one of its top superstars.
Good riddance. We don't need his kind on Monday nights.
Tonight's ladder match will settle the score one way or the other. He's been backed into a corner by Stephanie McMahon, and he has no choice but to fight with everything he has.
Yeah, he's been cornered like the rat he is, and I hope he gets exterminated in this ladder match.
He's no stranger to pay-per-view, and he's the hand-picked representative of Stephanie McMahon.
And if he wins here tonight, he'll get to keep beating up his opponents every Friday night. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy, if you ask me.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure. No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge. I tell you, King, he's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. For over a decade, WWE fans have been thrilled by the daredevil antics of Jeff Hardy.
And you'd think that after all this time, Jeff might think about slowing down a little.
That seems there's not an ounce of quit in either superstar, but only one will remain on the ladder.
Only one of them's gonna stay on that ladder, JR. Who's it gonna be?
What a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is ridiculous.
He's a multiple-time heavyweight champion, King. In my book, Once you wear that title around your waist, you've made it in this business.
Come on, JR. Haven't you ever heard of a fluke champion? Batista got lucky. You don't get into the Hall of Fame for being lucky.
No, you don't. And you don't get there on a fluke. But Batista's the real...
It's a long way down for whoever loses this fight, JR. They know there's not enough room for both of them up there. It's going to be a long way down for one of these two superstars. You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every super... Neither combatant can afford to lose this fight and fall to the mat. Both superstars are fighting to stay on the ladder.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
He did it. He did it. He's staying on Raw.
I can't believe he pulled it off. And I can't believe you're so happy about it.
Whether you like him or not, you have to admit, he put on an amazing performance tonight.
I'll give the devil his due. He was the better man.
And while controversy might surround him, there was nothing controversial about the decision.
Absolutely not. He's got the contract. He won the match, period. End of story.
And that also means that if Stephanie McMahon is a woman of her word, she'll leave Raw.
I don't think she's got a choice, JR. If there's one thing the McMahons are known for, it's their integrity.
Congratulations. What a match. Talk about overcoming the odds. But listen up, player. Just because you can stay on Raw doesn't mean you have to. Come on over to SmackDown, and I'll make sure you won't regret your decision. Holla.
Unforgiven is 1 month away. Hi, everybody. It's good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler, the Hall of Famer, at ringside. And tonight, we've got a huge tag team match.
That's right. 4 potential championship contenders are going to butt heads here tonight on Raw.
This is their chance to impress the fans and our general manager.
And if these guys are serious about making a run at the championship, that's exactly what they have to do.
He's a tremendous superstar, and his partner's no slouch either.
Maybe so, but they better not take their opponents lightly. Everyone in this match is looking to prove that they're #1 contender material.
From Worcester, Massachusetts. From Los Angeles, California.
What a reversal.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE...
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was. I've got a feeling that this has all the make... These top rope moves are always difference makers, for better or worse. He's a slippery devil. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy. He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
I think that's a tag.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. And here's the pin. That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I...
Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... Oh, go ahead and say it, JR. He's going up, JR. This could be big. If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. Watch out! He reversed it! You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are fit. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope. Up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing. It's great to hear the fans come alive every time Jeff Hardy sets foot in the ring.
Yeah, he's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3.
Man, is there even going to be anything left?
This is really getting personal for...
What the heck?
It's Bobby Lashley.
What's Lashley's problem? This is Raw, not ECW.
But look at the power. He caught him in midair.
Lashley's out of control. I can't look.
Don't do it. Don't do it. My God. Bobby Lashley just took out 4 of Raw's top superstars in a matter of seconds.